See.
I've been meaning to talk to you about those spies, dude. I want to get in on that.
Oh, all right. I thought
Let's
maybe
make
they were
this a
bothering
joint
you,
venture.
but
No, actually, I like it.
all right.
The teams are dropping in.
Woo!
We are ready to start Season 2 on the west side for the BLS. Like I said, we have the Rocketeers out here in blue. Frosty, Sarcastic, and R Savage. Savage and Sarcastic are playing on Xbox, it looks like. And Frosty, the lone PC player on that team.
Man, that's a very Xbox-heavy team then. Both teams here, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like the Warriors with YOLO, Slim Shady, and Urban Farmer are also all three on Xbox.
I don't know how I feel about this.
So it's just Frosty with the frames. We'll see how that helps him.
PC Master Race.
Frosty getting the big clear here. We're 45 seconds in. The team's been jockeying for position. R Savage playing it down in, but Sarcastic was going for the same ball. Slim Shane's gonna get a shot here. Just misses the ball with the flip. YOLO taps it back over. Nice touch by him. Savage trying to clear it. Frosty comes over for the big clear to the side. Keeps it going with that Batmobile. And I have to admit, man. Ooh, as we see a shot here. Oh, it's gonna go in! Who was it here that just missed this save? Frosty.
Everybody. Oh.
And everybody.
Yep. YOLO getting the first goal of the West Division BLS Season 2.
And he gives
Former
the Warriors
teammate of mine. Congrats.
a
Looking for a
1-0
second
lead.
goal. Saved, though, by our Savage.
Great play there. I was saying earlier that I have to admit I am a born-again Batmobile main. Oh! YOLO trying to get over top of this one, but he doesn't even need to. Just goes off the back of one of the Rocketeers players and right in.
Yeah, getting on the board again. An unfortunate touch from our Savage. Sends it behind himself. And the goal was back there. That's not a good place to put it.
We've seen YOLO already with 2 goals here to start this game with only about a minute and a half in. Giving the Warriors a strong lead here early. But we'll see how these Rocketeers can fare here as Sarcastic trying to play this one out of the corner. Just misses. YOLO keeping that pressure on the Warriors here.
Yeah, I would expect the Rocketeers to be able to come back from this. I don't even imagine it's first game jitters. These are pretty experienced players, and I just I don't know what happened, man. They got crossed up, got some plays against themselves, but here we go. They're gonna drive it down the field now. Sarcastic up the side. Looks like YOLO gets a bit of an unfortunate touch there with his teammate, and our Savage is there to make him pay for it.
And the black traffic cone. I'm loving that. Beautiful play here. Savage going high up in the air, reading it perfectly, catching the defense off guard. And just like that, it's 2-1. The Warriors leading the Rocketeers. The Rocketeers just scoring and still half the game left. Urban Farmer centering this one. Savage playing that out. Urban Farmer back in.
Urban Farmer's still touching it.
These two were teammates last season, right? Was it Savage and Urban Farmer? Yeah, on the Warriors, I believe.
I don't recall, but I certainly trust you to be right.
And they're facing off here.
We're going to see a lot of that. We had a lot of returning players from Season 1. Not many of them ended up on the same team as they were last time. So that's going to be a nice little game of musical chairs, and we'll see where everybody settles.
Oh!
This ball's almost going to settle in the goal. YOLO finishes it off with a hat trick.
Wow. R Savage just missing that touch on the wall, but it goes off the crossbar. YOLO able to collect that one and just tuck it in for a nice night of sleep.
YOLO has been a beneficiary of a lot of easy goals and goals that were put in for him. Oh, speaking of YOLO putting in goals, it's returning the favor there, giving our Savage a goal.
And this is the R Savage and YOLO show so far.
Looks like that was going to go wide right to me. That's unfortunate.
Agreed. We're seeing a lot of quick chat here from YOLO, some my bads, some no problems from his teammates, an incoming from from the Slim Shady. I'm not sure what that was about, but I like it.
Frosty's getting aggressive, does a little bit of a backflip.
Oh,
still in the front,
tucks that through.
Sarcastic. Almost gets that through the gap. Just closed off.
This is just a one-goal game now, and they are turning the tides. They're putting pressure on here. The Rocketeers are pressuring the Warriors into their zone pretty heavily.
Ooh, looks like Frosty was going to demo YOLO, just misses a little bit to the side. This ball is put in by Sarcastic, though. Our Savage gets a nice challenge to keep it in the zone. Nobody's coming at it yet. Gets over the top of Frosty. Sarcastic's on the backside and brings it back in. Now YOLO takes control, but our Savage takes it right back from him. Urban Farmer sending it into the zone. Frosty's there to deny it. Ball's bouncing around midfield. Slim Shady taking control. Frosty takes it off of the top of him. Oh, Urban Farmer's there to save it.
Great save there. Good shot by Frosty. Good placement in the left side, but great recovery by the defense to get there in time.
Looks like Frosty's going to take control of this one. Sends it up high. Gets over the top of Slim Shady and behind YOLO. Tie game. 15 seconds to go.
We get to see the air show here as both of the Warriors players just kind of cross and go by the ball. It's graceful and beautiful, but not very effective defense, unfortunately. And this is a tie game with 15 seconds left. You know what that might mean?
Uh-oh.
It could happen. Ooh. Neither team wants it to happen at this point. Warriors are going to have a chance here.
But,
Ooh,
denied.
Not so. Frosty going to try and keep this one up, but there's nobody down there. And we're going to overtime.
Overtime! Kickoff is neutral, flies right back to midfield. Almost landing right where it started. Still around midfield. Looks like Slim Shady's going to take it. Frosty goes up to take it back from him. Urban Farmer's bringing it back down into the zone. Trying to attack those Rocketeers, but Frosty's there. Gets it past YOLO. Goes up the back wall. It falls. Our Savage gets a shot, but he's denied by Slim Shady. Frosty throws that up over the top. Nobody's there to make much of it. YOLO takes it, brings it up the wall, kicks it out towards the goal. Our Savage lays it down, but it's right in front of Slim Shady, who kicks it into the corner. Nice shot.
What a beautiful play here from one of the newcomers to the league, Slim Shady. Getting a great pop off the top of his car. Placing it high and right. Beautiful play there. And a great win for the Warriors. Yeah, it was. The momentum was just swinging like a pendulum in that game, I feel like. Both teams had their moments where they seemed to be dominating the opposite team.
Yeah, a cycle on each side. Close match. It's just how math works.
That's right. And players seem to be leaving.
Yeah, I'm making a new server.
All right.
That match.
Oh, that's too bad. Did you guys see this this new Rocket League update? And that it's only 6 days away?
Just barely, man. That seems really cool.
Holy moly. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
And it's the Octagon, right? So if
not sure.
I think it's like a Octagon style like
nice.
Octagon got a skin.
Cool.
And if that's the case and if it performs well, then we might be able to use it in our December 10th tournament. I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah,
to have
absolutely.
the MMA tournament in the Octagon in space, bro.
That would be insane. Is there a new map called TBD? I think I saw some of our matches at 10:30 were going to be held there. That are we previewing the new content?
Yes, Onyx gave us a
Nice.
special early preview copy. Don't worry.
Excellent. The TBD map.
there. We'll be playing there a little bit later.
Nice.
I'm just kidding, in case anybody on the stream wants to sue us or something.
Fair point.
All right.
Yeah, man, I just saw that existed, that update, like right before we started. So I scrolled quickly through the page looking at pictures, but I've got a lot of reading to do. I'm excited for Steam Workshop though.
Steam Workshop's going to be totally awesome.
Yeah.
Custom Trainer's going to be great. I mean, I've used RL Trainer in the past, but I find myself too lazy to launch an extra executable and go through all that mumbo jumbo. Having it built into the game is going to be awesome. The new map looks sweet. There's new cars. There's a new song that's going to be, I'm sure, featured on the main menu. They're so good at keeping it fresh. You know, I just love that.
Yeah,
the new cars look sweet. Is there a new crate? See, I only saw the YouTube video. That's all I've seen so far because I had to rush.
Yeah, the website did show. I think it was gold colored and said Crate 4.
Nice.
So.
Ooh, take more of my money.
Yeah.
A lot more of my money. It's a problem. All right, looks like we're relaunching the game here. Getting ready for game 2 of this one. And yeah, I mean, that's my biggest takeaway from game 1 is just the momentum swings were massive. The Warriors came out. The Warriors came out with the early lead and looked really strong, but on the backs of some mistakes from the Rocketeers, I feel like when they really started to fix that, they looked like the better team in this situation. But then when you go to overtime, and what a goal there from Shaney. So we'll have to see here. I have no clue. Brand new teams, new chemistries. We're seeing it unfold right before us as these teams that were just made yesterday get their first chance to take the field together.
Yeah, this is a really fun league setup. I didn't realize how excited I would be to start a new season of it. It's great. All of these teams look like they're going to be really, really good and really, really fun. And I can't wait. I'm almost a little bummed that it's going to be 5 games. We had 7 last time, but consideration for the holidays. It's perfectly understandable. I'm sure we'll be bringing back the slightly longer season in the future. But everybody's schedules, have to be considered.
Oh yeah, it's important. Yeah. But yeah, we've got. What a shot from Urban Farmer here as he gets this one started early, 14 seconds in.
Yeah, that
nice
didn't
pass
take
there
long.
From Shaney. And I feel like I'm starting to see these two kind of click. Farmer and Shaney are starting to make some plays together, I think. And Farmer is a really good team player. I've seen him with the Lord Compensator especially, who he's played a lot with. They make some amazing passing plays and seem to have a feel for their teammates. And
Frosty getting the dunk and the bounce shot.
Yeah, that's huge.
He just took that right off Iolo. Probably wanted to get more power on it. Snuck it right past the Urban Farmer. Hitting a straight shot. Farmer probably could have saved it. Got that bounce right over the top of him.
Yeah, that bounce will trick you. It'll get you when you least expect it. Savage going up for this one, but Slim Shady comes over the top. Ooh, Slim Shady getting a dunk on Frosty as well. The Warriors can be able to capitalize here. Beautiful play here.
Everybody from the Rocketeers flew past.
They're all scrambling to get back. Can't blame them. Like, great patience there by Slim Shady as he just waits on that one, predicts it perfectly off the wall.
Yeah, those open goals can be hard, but all 3 members of the team were there. Somebody was bound to knock that in.
We're less than a minute in, and we've had 3 goals already. This is a high-flying matchup at this point. It seems like everybody's starting to settle in on the offensive end, at least.
Another great shot from the Urban Farmer.
We've seen him take this shot from the corner a few times. He's really good at reading these angles. and getting just enough power to get it in there past the defense.
It's right over the top of Sarcastic. You just don't have time to defend that when you're that close. It flies over your head.
That's right. We
Urban
got
Farmer's still controlling it. Up off the back wall. Looks like Slim Shady gets a touch on it. Still down in the zone of the Rocketeers. Savage is trying to bring it out. Sarcastic helps him along. And then Sarcastic gets the ball taken from him by the Urban Farmer. Coming down the field, Urban Farmer kicks it off the corner. Frosty collects it and sends it right back the other direction. He's still attacking. It's a good touch out to R. Savage, who throws it off the back wall. This might be a chance for Sarcastic. He gets a great calculated shot off the side of Urban Farmer.
fantastic shot. He's using the Takumi RXT. You can hear that thing from a mile away. I love the sound of that car. Comes flying in for a shot. I've been noticing it this whole matchup. I can always hear where he's at.
Yolo's bringing this into the corner. Kicks it up off the back wall. Looks like Frosty and Sarcastic both collide to send that ball down towards the midline. Everybody's a little out of position for the Rocketeers. Slim Shady sends it back down. Our Savage kicks it to the side, collects it, brings it down the field. He's going to let that one go and let Urban Farmer make his move. And then he stuffs Urban Farmer.
This one's really reminded me of Game 1 at this point. The Warriors took the lead. The Rocketeers scored and are only down by 1 goal. It's very similar to the first matchup.
Absolutely right. Oop, everybody goes past that one. Sarcastic gets a nice dribble past one defender. Kicks it off the post in for the tying goal.
What a finish here as he almost beans it. The last moment, he's the hero. Oh, that pinch off the post. You get it to go back in the goal after you almost miss it. Those feel good, man.
And 3-2, 3-2-3 on the scoreboard. If anybody else is a little OCD, that was pleasant. Oddly satisfying, I think is actually what I'm supposed to say.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Especially when the kickoff counted down 3 and then 2. I was like, this is so good. 3-2, 3-2-3. 3,
Static
2.
with a bit of a number fetish.
Number file, I think, is what we'll go with. But
my apologies.
I do subscribe to the number file channel.
I didn't know the technical term.
There are dozens of us. Dozens!
Yolo's trying to finish that one, but he pushes it off to the left. Frosty getting a push here, but puts it out of his own reach. But oh my goodness!
That was a really unfortunate touch.
He
Slim Shady.
He got a little help here from Slim, who wasn't looking to get it off that side of his car. Poor guy. But a great goal by Frosty. They take the lead here. They come storming back again. Maybe this is just a late game team. We've seen a few of those in the past seasons.
Indeed we have.
Some teams that just really tend to turn it on as the games go forward. But a little sloppy at the start. Urban Farmer trying to clear this one, but just puts it up off the ceiling. Luckily his teammate able to help him out there. Yolo puts it forward, and Slim Shady gets the next touch. Yolo gonna come through for the shot here. Just puts it off to the left side where nobody can get to it.
Yeah, that's Yolo's first goal of the game, but I believe it's 4th of the series. His team now with a total of 8 on the series. Half of them going to Yolo.
He's gonna be on that goals leaderboard after week 1, I have a feeling.
You may be right. Oh!
A little miscommunication there, but the Rocketeers come out of it okay. Frosty just misses that touch. Urban Farmer getting a second, third touch. Slim Shady trying to shoot that one, but good defense there by the Rocketeers. That one was close. As Frosty collects this one, brings it out. See if he can flick it. He throws it off to the right. That Batmobile flick. Can get a lot of power with it. Frosty defending this. Our Savage picking it up from midfield. Slim Shady gonna take it from here. Trying to clear. Our Savage is backwards. Makes a play on this ball. Slim Shady finally gets the clear over into the Rocketeers territory. With Frosty there to send it back. And it's 4-4. Ooh! YOLO finally able to break through there. Our Savage waiting on it. Urban Farmer gonna play this one off the wall. Rocketeers hesitate a bit, but end up making the save. YOLO gonna get a chance.
Oh
YOLO,
my! Oh!
off to the right. Just missed that shot. And we got overtime again in the first 2 games of the West BLS Season 2.
Yeah, YOLO is putting on a show so far these first 2 games, and as much as I love the guy,
Oh!
don't want him to be the one to score the winning goal, because I can't divide 5 by 9 in my head. 4 by 8 was easy, but
5 by 9, man. Yeah, I'd have to bust out the calculator for that one myself.
I have a guess.
What's your guess?
Oh, look at that demo! YOLO! Oh, almost trying to make me do some math. Savage sends it back in. I'm sorry, Savage saves it after Urban Farmer throws it back in. I thought I'd screw his name up with that guy that's name sounded like his, but I got somebody completely different. Alright.
Good job.
Yep. Our Savage to Urban Farmer, that's going to be the new one that screws me up. Slim Shady in the corner. Slows it down. Frosty takes it from him. Centers this in a really good way, but YOLO's there to stop it.
Big touch there from YOLO. He looked like he was flailing a bit, but caught himself just in time to get a nice touch on that to save it out at the goal. And we're a minute 20 into overtime here.
Over what? Overtime?
Overtime, baby. YOLO and Frosty meeting for that 50-50. They're teammates in the Orsa League on the Salt Squad. Don't forget it.
Oh!
Frosty popping this one out. Nice high clear. YOLO puts that one off the wall, but leaves it for the other team as the Rocketeers come storming in. The Slim Shady here able to keep that one out.
I would like
Frosty.
to say, as of 17 seconds ago, the scoreboard did say 4-1-4-1.
And now it says 5-2-0-1-4 because the
does indeed.
Rocketeers just won the game. Frosty coming sliding through there, sliding in the DMs, putting it right between the defenders. And the Rocketeers take game 2, so we have a tied series here. We're going to get to see a game 3. We've got 2 overtimes already, and a game 3. You guys did a good job putting these teams together, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, in true Orsa tradition, game 2 will be late. Just the way it goes. My understanding of the clock is correct.
Well, they're just going to have to wait, my friend, because we still have some more of this series to play.
They are. I believe we started game 2 late on the East as well, due to some server issues and other such things. That was a lot of fun. And 3 games of 2 overtimes. So, yeah, this has been a really, really well-balanced league so far.
Been awesome. Just like to shout out the Slim Shady in his BLS debut with his first cycle in game 2.
That is wonderful to see. He's going to have to get acclimated to understand how much of an honor that is, probably. But
well, for any of our
well
newcomers,
done.
we could explain quickly that the cycle means that you've at least filled 1 in every stat line. You've gotten a goal, an assist, a save, and a shot. At least 1. And then it devolves from there, but we'll get into that later because game 3 is about to kick off.
When situations arise. It's like Slim Shady and R Savage will be taking the kickoff to start our decisive game 3. Rocketeers and Warriors. I'm going to make the prediction right now. Whichever team... I'm sorry, if the Rocketeers can score more than 4 goals, they will win. That's my prediction.
I think whoever scores more goals than the other team is probably going to win.
Your prediction is probably more accurate.
Is that joke tired yet?
No, man. I think we should keep it up. YOLO! Oh, trying to keep up his Oh, work. Oh, that gets past Slim Shady. Oh, I'm just going to say oh a bunch.
Ooh.
Yep,
Doing
ooh.
it. Oh,
The
this
Warriors,
is
4 goals a game so far.
not where Frosty and our Savage want to put this one. As we're seeing a little bit of that early game sloppy Rocketeers play again.
Now I have to divide 5 by 9. I was told it may be around 55%. I'll believe it. Goals for his team so far. TF on YOLO.
He's been playing really well out here. He's been capitalizing on a lot of the mistakes that the Rocketeers have been making. And that one almost squeaks through, but Frosty flying across the back end, ready to take that one away from the Warriors here. TF Hanyolo trying to keep this one in for the Warriors. Urban Farmer has his back, gets another touch. Frosty and our Savage going to stop that one. Urban Farmer getting the pass out. YOLO just missing the shot. And the Rocketeers are going to be able to come away with this one. This one's rolling down into the... YOLO pops it up. Wow.
Man.
That was a great little follow there. I didn't know which of the Warriors players was going to hit it here.
Yeah, I think either one of them probably were going to hit that in. But YOLO getting his 6th goal of match 1. That's
out of 10. That's easy
impressive.
to divide.
I
Got
believe
that
that's 62%.
Wait, what?
Oh. my calculator is broken.
Uh-oh. Must have been the cat's fault.
It probably was.
Desk. Frosty trying to come away with this one. The Warriors are up 2-0, as we've seen kind of time and time again in this series. And every time the Rocketeers have been able to come back, so we'll see if they've got it in them here in Game 3. YOLO getting a nice center here, though. Frosty the only one there to play it away.
Yeah, and it looks like the Warriors were not quite back and ready to stop that, so they have to let that ball go all the way to their wall. They're still getting attacked by the by the Warriors. No, wait, yeah.
Rocketeers.
Rocketeers. Oh!
The double tap off the crossbar, just a heartbreaker as it goes off high up into the ceiling. Got a feel for Urban Farmer there. He's going to clear this one out.
Dribble that past. Zarkastic gets a nice touch on the wall. YOLO sends it back across. YOLO's still trying to attack it. Frosty takes it from him. Urban Farmer kicks it over. Frosty, YOLO's there. He gets stuffed by our Savage.
Our Savage looks comfortable playing backwards. I've seen him make multiple plays using backflips and driving backwards. That's something that you don't see a lot of players do a lot of the time because it's generally not a great idea, but he is making it work.
Shaney gets a center that goes up across the crossbar. Urban Farmer kicks that across the middle. Frosty's there to defend it well, kick it down into the other zone. Ooh, this ball's still sitting in the middle. It's well defended by the Warriors. I believe I got the team name right this time.
You nailed it.
Yep.
Urban Farmer with the big center here and it almost goes in, but our Savage able to read that one and get across. He's playing it all the way down the wall here. Slim Shady helps it out and centers it. Oh, Urban Farmer with a great touch, and that's something that I've seen him do so many times as well. He's really good at playing that back man defensive position from inside the goal and going up to aerial to get it out of there.
When he clears it out of the corner, Frosty's right there though. This ball's heading towards the midfield. Our Savage sends it back. Ping-ponged off the Urban Farmer and then off Frosty. It's now in the corner of the Warriors. This ball's going on net. And the Rocketeers trying to make one of those comebacks we've already seen them do in the previous 2 games.
Let's watch this one. Woo, mama! That is an angle that you dream about.
They've started down every game so far and then managed to cut it to a 1-goal game, if not even tie it from there. Every game so far, is that right?
Yeah, they came back and tied the first one, just barely lost in overtime, and they came back and won the second one. So we'll see if the Rocketeers can pull out the magic again.
Which also went to overtime, yeah.
Yeah, if we could see 3 games of all overtime, man, I don't know if my heart can handle it.
YOLO is going to try to make sure that doesn't happen. He sends this down, backs off it. Sarcastic gets the next touch. YOLO pops that up. Slim Shady was going for it, so he ends up flying past. He gets a nice chance to go at it again. Is cleared out of the zone. Urban Farmer collects it and sends it back across the midline and beats everybody. Urban Farmer off the back wall. YOLO goes up, gets a crazy angle on it. It's set down perfectly for Slim Shady.
What an unbelievable pass here. YOLO gets up and gets around the side of the ball to get that perfect touch off the back wall. Slim Shady to just come through and get the easy finish. Holy smokes, that was incredible.
Absolutely. It looks like the Warriors may be the winners of this first match. YOLO up into the wall, kicks that down towards the side, goes for a second touch.
Oh!
Almost went in.
Oh,
But you know what? Urban Farmer's there to collect it.
That was incredible. YOLO, if you would have finished this. Oh boy. The Urban Farmer collecting that one. And yeah, the Warriors seemed, I mean, I would say throughout this series, they were definitely the more consistent team.
Yeah, I'd agree. And right now, the Rocketeers are just shut down. 2 shots compared to 14 for the Warriors in this game. That's a humongous spread.
You got to remember here, though, that the Warriors playing without Heathcliff, who is a grand champion level player, or the Rocketeers, I mean, that's what I meant. They're playing without Heathcliff, and they kept these games so close. They won a game. They played in overtime in 2 of the 3 games. I think they're going to be a really strong team this season, as I don't see much of a weak link